So today I wanted to talk to you about A Girl Walks into a Forest. Yeah, Into the Forest by Madeleine Roux. I received this as part of being an Epic Reads Insider from Epic Reads, obviously. This book was kind of an interesting one. It's a YA horror novel, and um, I so I really liked this one at first. It was very interesting. So basically, it's about this girl who is um, in an arranged marriage. She's sold off to this count to kind of help out her like her family and her village, and because she's so beautiful. And Her and her brother and her sister-in-law are going through the forest to take her to the count's castle. And along the way, they are attacked by these like really weird creatures. And in the attack, to protect her brother, she is uh, she defends him, and in the process, her face is scratched up. So, because of that, she is no longer as beautiful as she once was. And when she arrives at the castle, obviously, she does not look as she was promised to the count. The count is no longer happy with what he was promised. And so the story is sort of about like what lurks in the forest, but then also what lurks in the castle. Now, with her like intended. Now, um, this story was really good at first. I really enjoyed all of the like horror aspects about like the forest, the creepy creatures, and then also like the elements about um, her new family in the castle. It really delved into kind of well, okay, I'll just outright say it. Her new husband is abusive, and so it really talked about that, and then kind of like what how she was handling that, sort of like dealing with her new like in-laws, her brother-in-law and her sister-in-law, and like all of the like weird elements with them, and it was really good. I was really enjoying it, and then it got into a weird like fairy tale, folk tale retelling. And I don't want to like spoil it too much because if you decide you want to read it, I don't want to spoil like what happens. Um, the author does kind of talk about it on her social media, so it's not really much of a spoiler. And I think even in the author's note here, I think she kind of talks about it. Um, no, I don't think she does. Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. So, it's not really much of a spoiler because if the author's note that's in this one is in the regular book, then, you kind of know what you're getting into. But I guess I kind of, just missed that or kind of glanced over it and was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. But once it got to that point, it stopped being interesting to me. Because I really liked the horror elements, but then once it got into like the folk tale, fairy tale elements, and it's not like a Cinderella like fairy tale kind of thing or anything like that. It's definitely more of the like obscure fairy tale kind of thing. But once it got into that, I was like, it just stopped being interesting. I liked more of the horror, abusive, creepy creature kind of stuff, and not so much the folk tale kind of thing. So this book just it didn't hit right with me. I think I gave it 3 stars. So not the worst book I've ever read. Just not the best. But thank you so much, Epic Reads, for the arc of this book. I really appreciated it. So yeah, if this sounds interesting to you, and again, if you want to know like exactly what I'm talking about, I'm more than happy to give you further details. I don't always like to like go into exact details about something in a review because I don't want to spoil things for people. But the if you want to know more, go ahead and ask me. I'm more than happy to tell you. So